Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing something not necessarily a little different because I'm still doing like a speed draw, but I'm doing a bit of a redraw from 2020, but also it's just kind of like a drawing, like a reference, like I referenced it. I don't know what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is I'm doing a fun little fan art for Avatar: The Last Airbender. I thought it would be very topical considering that the Netflix live action of Avatar just came out. So I'm going to start my speed draw. So this is, if you've seen Avatar, The Last Airbender, you probably can recognize this scene. It happens at the end of every single opening, that the opening monologue that Katara does for every episode. It is a scene of Aang standing on that rock holding his glider behind his back, looking on to the world. So yeah, I did this drawing. I did one in 2020, and then I decided to redraw it again. I'm still not very good at backgrounds, but definitely my Aang looks more better. I feel like I'm more sure of my style. But I decided to do something a little different. I thought I would talk a little bit about the live action. I'm probably only going to do it this one time. And well, they're going to release season 2. Like they announced that they are going to do season 2 and season 3 for the live action. So I guess when it comes out, if I'm still doing YouTube, hopefully I still am, but maybe I'll talk about it then. But I try not to talk too much about shows just because I feel like I'm not someone who likes to think too hard about TV shows. I'm just here to have a good time, and I don't like to think too hard. I'm not a writer, and sometimes I don't even notice if a show is mediocre or anything. I'm just, as long as I had fun, then normally I'm chilling. But I feel like because Avatar, I grew up watching it like before I was even 10. I remember watching the season finale of season 3. So Avatar has been with me for a very, very, very long time. And watching the live action, I feel like I became a critic. I normally am not super critical of shows, but I feel like because Avatar is such a big part of, growing up, and I still love it so dearly. I'm probably not going to talk too much about it because, like I mentioned, I normally don't think too hard about TV shows, but I thought I could just give my fun little opinions if anyone is curious. But I think it was pretty okay. I think episode 1 is very rough, I feel like, as an opening pilot, but I watched a lot of reviews and a lot of people say that pilots typically are rough episodes, but it was very exposition heavy, and some of the dialogue, I was like, ooh, that's it was kind of clunky, and it really, I was like, oh no, Avatar would never. But I think it was okay. There are some changes that, as a fan of the show, made me a little sad. Like, I guess spoilers, but I don't know how detailed I'm going to go into this, but I was really sad about King Boomy, about his personality and how he contributed to the story. Like, I understand why they did it the way that they did, but I feel like he was really robbed of his charm that the original had. That's one of the things that, as like a lover of, Avatar, it's a very curious thing of making, like, remaking live action adaptations, and it there's a part of me that wonders is like they love the show so much. Like I wonder if they would have like I don't know if it's like a network thing or just they maybe just didn't think about it, but of like doing a spin-off of some sort. Like I don't know, like if they made a show about Iroh getting his title of Dragon of the West. Like I feel like that'd be such a fascinating story to tell, especially since maybe like you get the clues in the original show of that, the Fire Nation had a ritual of hunting dragons, and if you're able to take one down, you get the title of dragon. And I feel like maybe it's just me, but I would love to see a show of any kind, live action or animated, of his journey, especially since we learn that in the anime, the cartoon or whatever you want to call it, anime cartoon, that Iroh actually hid Ran and Shaw, the two dragons that we see. And I think it'd just be such an interesting story to tell. But yeah, it was very just like, it was okay. As a fan, I didn't like how they made the spirits more evil. I watch a lot of like video essays, and it's something that I feel like I noticed after the video essays talked about it, was the fact that a lot of the spirits they're not good or evil, they just kind of are. Like they have their domains, they have their personalities, and they're not good or evil. They don't have like like diabolical plan of like taking over the world and eating. Like, yes, if you enter your territory, like bad things could happen, but it's not necessarily because they are evil. It's just because of that's who they are. I don't know. I'm not good at explaining it. If you watch my videos, you can probably tell I have no script, and I am not gonna change that. I like to just kind of sit here and speak. So yeah, I have no script. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I don't know. It's a feeling of like, it doesn't feel the same. And I feel like that's the hard thing about remaking Avatar, is the fact that so many people consider it to be a like 10 out of 10, almost perfect show, that remaking it and adapting it into a new medium is just gonna be hard. I mean, I would recommend watching it if you are a fan. It is just, yeah, it's just okay. I love the cast. I feel like they all did a really good job. They're all very charming and really cute. They did a good job, and you can feel the love that the people who are working on the show and everyone on the team have for Avatar. It's just a hard thing to do, to make something that lives up to a show so many people consider to be a masterpiece. That's hard to live up to. But I don't know. They did it. I think it's okay. It's some of the dialogue is kind of, I feel like that's my main problem, is like the dialogue feels clunky. Sometimes it feels a little unnatural, but what can you do? I just hope that maybe they see the good criticism and not the people who are just hating on it because they're haters. And hopefully the other seasons work out nicely. I wish them. I want the show to do good because I want more people to watch the like original show. Like I feel like it'll probably end up doing that. Like that's all I can hope for, is that people watch the live action and get curious enough to watch the original. So yeah, what can you do? I'm curious about, if you've watched it, what you guys think. Like I said, I have no script, so this is just me rambling. And I had no plan for this besides the fact that I love Avatar and I just wanted to talk about it. And you should, I would recommend the live action. It really has a lot of charm, but sometimes it's just a little bit mid. It's just like an average show. But yeah, if you watched it, let me know what you think about it. Whether you liked it, some things you didn't like. I did like that they gave Zuko a little nerd avatar journal. I feel like that was such a good addition to his character. Um, I feel like it makes so much sense. Saying that he's, out on sea for his banishment and obsessively trying to find the avatar. Like, why wouldn't he keep a little nerd journal about any avatar facts he can find? Very fascinating, but yeah. My rambling is done. My speed draw is done. I hope that you liked my speed draw. Yeah, it's been 4 years since I did the original one. It was one of the first few digital arts that I did when I got my iPad. So I hope I improved. I still don't like doing background, so that probably has not improved, but it definitely feels more my style. So I think that works more in its favor. And it's been 4 years. I hope I've improved even just a little bit. But yeah, let me know what you think about the live action Avatar down in the comments. And I hope you liked my ramblings. Yeah, no script. I refuse to write a script because I am a procrastinator and I don't really have time to write a script. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe and all that jazz. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.